Here with Monsters coach Jared Bednar. And Jared, first thing, how excited are you to get this thing going? I know there's a lot of excitement around the partnership between the Monsters and the Blue Jackets. You're getting around Cleveland. How exciting is it so far?
It's exciting. You know, the season just ending, and you try to get a little bit of time away, and then you hear of the announcement and the new partnership agreement between the two teams, and certainly coming into Cleveland now yesterday and looking around, and today, and then getting a chance to meet some of the season ticket members. It gets the juices flowing again. It gets you excited for the upcoming season, even though it's 3 months away. Got to kind of ease back a little bit, but it's something that I'm looking forward to, certainly.
And the most recent team you had in Springfield, obviously, you said fell short, but 10 games over 500, still had a nice winning record. When you look at some of the real characteristics of that team, how was the season overall?
Yeah, I think when you step back at it and you look, we had some real positive things come out of the season. I think some of the steps some of our younger players took from a development standpoint were great. And then from a team standpoint, we had portions of the year where we played exceptional, and then we did have some downturns as well. But I think there's a lot of adversity that our team faced with the injuries to the Columbus, and you never want to use them as an excuse. But up top, and then some of the injuries that we had in the second half, we lost a lot of personnel, and it's almost like you're playing two different teams from the first half to the second half. But our guys, some of the character that they showed and the way we battled through the course of the season and down the stretch to the final weekend even, we never played a meaningless game. So we finished our game on the final weekend, and we had to wait and see if we were at that point we were in, and then we ended up losing out the next night with the game in hand. So that's how close it was, and wish we could have done a little bit more. There's always games you can look back on that wish you could change, but it was satisfying in certain respects.
You've been over on the opposing bench for games at the Q here in Cleveland. Anything that sticks out in your mind from previous visits?
Yeah, I mean, I just remember it being a real fun place to play with a great atmosphere. I think the organization does a tremendous job with their game night operations and the energy that they get in the building, and the fan support speaks for itself. And even the turnout we had here today was incredible. And when you see that, I think it's easy to, as a competitor, you want to do your best in front of a crowd like that, and that energy is contagious. And now we just have, as a coaching staff and as a team, we got to do our job and put that product on the ice that everyone wants to come and see, so we keep that going and build on that.
Anything that you look at over the course of your career that you might consider to be sort of the chief characteristics, hallmarks of a Jared Bednar team?
You know what? I like to say that we'd be a determined group. Every coach, I think, is going to say that you want to play fast and physical and aggressive, and the teams that win do that the best, and they play that 200-foot game where they're quick to defend and they're quick to play offense and transition. But I think I like to see our team be determined, and be committed, and those are two words that come to mind for me.
For you, away from the rink, where can we typically find you?
You know what? During the season, you don't get too much time away from the rink, especially with the travel that we'll have out here. But in the summertime, I like to get out and golf, and I spend a lot of time, honestly, in the summer watching my son play ball. He's a high school baseball player, so I just get a lawn chair and sit back and relax doing that. And every once in a while, I like to get out in the bush and hunt and fish if I get a chance.
Jared, thanks very much for your time. Welcome to town.
Thank you.